What up, Dokkanners? The Goku Black Super EZA details have been revealed on the JP side of the game. So in this video, we'll be going over all of the details regarding the Super EZA. It's either going to be good or it's going to be great. That is my official prediction as of right now. So far, they have not missed on any of these Super EZAs. So I imagine this is going to be just as insane as the others. We'll be taking a look at any other news that was dropped on the JP side of the game in this video. So if you guys have been enjoying all of the Dokkan content on the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. If you guys are looking forward to sparking zero content, then also subscribe. I recently just changed the channel's bio because I have been saying this for a while, but I want to make sure I remind people a lot. This is going to be a sparking zero channel as much as it is Dokkan moving forward, especially when the game comes out. We are still 4 months away from Sparking Zero's official release. So before then, I will not be doing nearly as many videos on the game, but I will be still doing occasional videos. Like, for example, I plan on doing a news breakdown video on everything that has been announced as far as Sparking Zero is concerned this weekend. So expect that video to drop either today or tomorrow. But if you guys have been enjoying Dokkan and you're looking forward to Sparking, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 90,000 subscribers and y'all have been killing it. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's gonna mean so much to me if we actually hit this goal. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Thank you guys so much. So let's jump in here. The Goku Black Super EZA details. Do I have everything? Okay, I do. All right, so the preparations starting on Monday, June 10th. So later on this week, JP players will be receiving the Super EZA. This does put Global back by 2 Super EZAs. Yes, I am aware. Global players who are probably watching this video might be a little bit upset by that fact, but just keep in mind, global players, when it comes to the road to unification, it has not been ideal in the slightest. When it comes to the way that they have been doing it, it has been very all over the place. It has been very unorthodox and confusing. But one thing's for certain, other than the banners, they have done a relatively decent job as far as giving us all of the extracurricular stuff. We have had a significant surge in world tournaments. Clashes, while I don't agree with necessarily how they handled the currency balance, they have caught us up when it comes to Clash by basically skipping every other Clash. Whether or not you agree with the terms, the end result is the same. We have caught up. EZAs have been dropping, things like that. So when it comes to Super EZAs and regular EZAs, Global will probably do those at a much faster pace than the banners. As far as the banners are concerned, we still have to wait and see what they're going to do. I've given up as far as speculating the banners. I will still occasionally throw a prediction out there, but I no longer know or care. I'm just going to go with the flow, right? So Global will eventually get this. Some people have said, you know, maybe Global gets part 2 along with JP. We are still a week out from when that could theoretically take place. So in a scenario where Global were to catch up as far as the Goku Black Rosé's respective part 2, then maybe if we have a shared part 2, we could get the Super EZA, but then that keeps the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks still displaced. So is that good or is that bad? I don't know, man. We'll have to wait and see. Let's just talk about what we know, shall we? Starting with the Goku Black itself. Now, there are a couple of major differences that I've made you guys aware of before. The one thing is that Global has the extra passive, right? Extreme Class Ki +3 versus the JP's nothing. And then also the one unfortunate difference is that for some reason, Global's stat line is just higher. Global has more attack and more HP than JP. I don't know why. It's other than stupid. They need to fix this. And I really hope that with the upcoming data download, that will fix it. I don't know if such a thing has happened in the past. I'm sure our boy Proton will chime in. Maybe he knows or has any theories as to why these guys could have done this to begin with and what has been done in the past to fix this sort of issue. I don't know. Like, they wouldn't nerf Globals to balance it out. I feel like the better move would be to increase JP's, but again, I don't know. You know, I'm not a developer. I don't know how this stuff works. Is this something that they can't even do? I would like to think yes, but we'll have to wait and see. So now let's take a look at the details courtesy of Gorsh. He did drop all of the details in a very scrunched up, hard to read manner, so I spread it out like this. So here we go. Goku Black, not Goku Black Rosé. Goku Black Super EZA details. Attack and defense plus 50% per key sphere obtained. Whoa. Okay, we got a nuking passive right here. Okay. Attack and defense plus 50%. That's wild. Okay. Defense plus 150% when attacking, when collecting 3 or more key spheres. So when you've already got a baseline of attack and defense plus 150, you'll get an additional defense plus 150. That's key. Key plus 1 attack and defense plus 30% with each attack received up to key plus 5 and attack and defense plus 150. So, okay. So my question when reading through this was when I saw this, I was like, okay, so he's got no backbone. He's got no base passive. You get that by getting hit 5 times. Interesting. Okay. Okay. I'll start talking afterwards. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow key sphere, plus an additional attack and defense plus 10% per key sphere obtained. Nice. When there's a Goku's family category enemy, or when all allies attacking in the same turn are on Super Bosses category. Okay, so they have expanded upon the Goku family category restriction. That's really good. So when you bring a full Super Bosses category, you have the same condition as when you're fighting Goku. So that's excellent. So on things like Red Zone, you will have the ability to do even more on the nuking side. That's crazy good. Also, the Rainbow Orb changing. That was the thing that I've been talking about recently on when it comes to the physical Goku Black Rose. Rainbow Orb changing is what he needs to be more consistent offensively. This guy provides that. And so with this now being a lot easier to manage, that is excellent. Chance to perform a critical hit plus 20% every time the character receives 3 hits in battle. There's no limit to this. So if you get hit 15 times, will you 100% crit chance? I mean, I don't know if you want to, but okay. All right, that's cool. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type other than physical into physical when there's a super class enemy. All right, that's fair. So you have something when you're fighting a good guy. Okay. Extreme class allies key plus 3, defense plus 30%. Okay, so that's the thing that I was talking about when it comes to the passive. So I imagine when Global gets this, we will simply get an extra defense plus 30%, but this will remain the same. I don't think that Global would get extreme class key plus 6 or something like that. That'd be stupid. So okay. I mean, this looks really interesting. You know what I'm getting from this? The move would be to nuke on the very first turn. You pick up a ton of orbs on the first turn so that you can get hit 5 times and you can increase your backbone, right? I always say you need to have a backbone. This gives us the backbone. You got to get hit 5 times to get the base stats of attack and defense plus 150. After that, every subsequent nuke will be far more pronounced than before. My only concern is that there's no damage reduction and there's no guard. So you very obviously want to get hit, but you have no means of protecting yourself other than a lucky nuke. So is this going to bite us in the ass by putting this guy in slot 1, trying to get him those extra stats? Or is this going to be not that bad? Of course, with every Super EZA so far, they have cooked. So who am I to judge or doubt right now? But like I say, always make sure you reserve final judgment when you get to see the character in action, because maybe this unit can cook more than we think. So we'll have to wait and see. All of this extra defense that you get here, all this extra defense, assuming you're running full super bosses, they definitely want you to be running super bosses. Is this all going to provide enough coverage for the character? With Rose being the ideal slot 1 for this guy being the slot 2, you're probably going to have this guy nerfing the target potentially by lowering their attack a little bit. So maybe that is also meant to make a difference, but some characters can't be nerfed. So a lot of questions going into this one. I'm going to go ahead and assume that it is going to be good, but I am going to be a little skeptical. But let me know what you guys think about this one. I still think this guy is going to be a lot of fun. He seems very risk reward like, but then again, Super Bosses kind of already is. Goku Black Rose kind of already is a risk reward character. He does have damage reduction and guard in the slot 1 position, so this guy's definitely a slot 2. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Maybe this guy with Worldwide Chaos boost with Infinite Zamasu will make a difference. Who knows? So that's it for the Super EZA details. Let me know what you guys think. I do want to point out that recently we did have the Redstone for Golden Week, and if you guys did, I want to know how many of you guys actually picked up the Goku Black. Because while I did do 2 separate videos regarding this, I said at the beginning of Golden Week, I said, do not spend your special stones, save them. And then at the end of Golden Week, I once again said, okay, now that we're at the end of Golden Week, if you want to consider picking up a character, feel free. But I did point out that this was going to be ending on June 6th, which is already past. So, it's not happening anymore. But if you were one of those people who waited until the end and then you found out, or we didn't really find out for sure, but we did see in the graphic that the Goku Black was in the campaign details for the celebration in that Dokkan Festival banner with JP. Did you see that and then think, okay, Goku Black Super Easy is coming up, let me pick up this character? If you're one of those people, I want to know in the comments down below. I want to know how many people actually got away with a free Goku Black. So let's see how many of you guys exist out there. As far as link buddies, I pulled up the Dokkan API. Best link buddy is going to be obviously the physical Goku Black Rose. Look at the stats that you're getting. You got the big bad boss connection, you got crazy key, you got an extra crit chance plus 5%. This is the kind of stuff that you're getting with that dynamic rotation. That is a very good combination. Again, the only question is going to be, can that Goku Black defend himself? Because this looks like such a fun combination. I just hope that the Goku Black will be able to handle all that. So there you go. That is it for the Goku Black Super EZA. Now, a couple other things that are left over here. Super support memory boost event is coming soon to JP. Witness. Destiny reference. And then we've got a new quest stage. So Area 34 stages 1 through 4 are coming up soon on the JP side of the game. So this has me thinking about the roadmap that we've been looking at constantly. JP's roadmap is a little bit pushed up and accelerated compared to Global's, in that a couple of these things down here happen a little bit sooner than for Global. I think for Global, the shop screen renovation and the new character drop in the July-August bracket. For JP, and also team copy function, these things are early on JP. So my question going into this, seeing this, is are we going to be getting a new character? And if so, who is that going to be? So we will probably only find out once the data download comes in for the JP side of the game. Hopefully in the data download, we will see a new character, we'll see the map assets, and then also we will probably see whether or not the Goku Black has indeed been upgraded stats-wise. I don't know if we want to keep our hopes up for that one. I'm going to go ahead and do that for those of you who don't want to, but I'm going to be optimistic here. And yeah, I think for a little while, I don't know if it's true or not, like there was something about Global's little quest mode preview having something that alludes to, you know what, let me pull up quest mode. I have my Global account right here connected. Let me pull this up. People said there's something. Oh yeah. Okay, so it shows Frieza. So look at how it shows Frieza and Cooler up there. So could that maybe have something to do with the free-to-play character? I saw some people talking on Twitter about that sort of thing. Maybe not. I'm not actually even paying attention. Even with this update, I don't care about story mode whatsoever. So if you guys have actually been keeping up, then maybe you kind of have a general idea as far as what the new character could be. Could it be Frieza Cooler? Could it be something else? You tell me. You guys speculate away and let me know. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below in the comments your thoughts and feelings on the Goku Black Super EZA. Do you think the character is going to be good? Do you think the character is going to be meh? Or do you think it's going to be straight up bad? Let me know what you guys think about that. What are your thoughts on the quest character, the new character that's coming up? Do you think it's going to be Frieza Cooler? Do you think it's going to be something else? And also a question for you guys. What should I start saying at the start of my Sparking Zero videos? Do I say, what up, Sparkers? What up, Sparking Zeroers? What up, Budokai Tenkaichiers? I don't know what to say. I got to think of something. That's going to be a new adjustment for me. Let me know what you guys think about all that stuff in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future and click the notification bell so that you know when I see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned and remember to Dokkan responsibly.